Okay, Virgo, welcome to your soul path reading. Okay, for those of you that are new, I am channeling through the energy of the cards. Sometimes I won't see what's traditional, so just take it as it resonates for you. I'm an intuitive. Okay, I am seeing the energy. That doesn't mean that what I am seeing is the absolute, okay, because I see energy of the people around you, people, places, and things, but I am not necessarily always seeing the actions, okay? And so make sure that you are really watching for the actions, because energy is potential, okay? If you would like a personal reading, that link is in the description box. As well, there are links down below for information about what else I do, my books I've written, all of that, donations. It's all down below. If you'd like to support the channel, the easiest way is to click on that like button. When you like, share, comment, and subscribe, just how other people find these readings, okay? So, Virgo, you want to create something very different for yourself than you have in the past, okay? Because you're coming in with the fire, but not in the primal passion. It's suddenly coming in that very kundalini aligned life purpose sort of an energy here, and you want to create something different. I feel like you've been pulled to this for quite some time. We've got the solar plexus here, and you know what makes you happy, right? You know what makes you happy and who or what makes you happy. It has been a big influence on the shift of your life, and yet you're recognizing where you have not put the emotions in, and that has caused you very much with this dragon. I'm getting a Three of Swords. There's the asthma, a Three of Swords energy here, right? That has led to this rebirth for you, okay? And it's very different. You feel very different, okay? You do see things differently than you have in the past. Again, you're starting to ground into your heart, where you haven't allowed yourself in the past to do that. And it is opening up new channels of information and synchronicities for you. And you're ready to be done with this darkness, right? Like, you may have been what I would call, Spirit's saying, almost like a spawning of conscious awakening. And through that energy, you actually fell into a true conscious awakening. And you're starting to come out of it, okay? What else here, Spirit, does Virgo need to know here? Okay, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, okay? The heavy burden you carry is up here. For some of you, again, it is an acknowledgement that you were using your fire, your primal fire, to block your emotions. And it could have triggered a lot of obsessive thoughts, and you're recognizing right now the state that that puts you into, okay? Now, roles could be reversed, okay? Keep that in mind if you are dealing with somebody that this sounds like. You are starting over, okay? Knight of Pentacles. but you're starting over, right? You're realizing grass is greener on the other side, right? On the other side of this true conscious awakening, you're realizing that you are ready to plant different seeds, ready to have different actions. Eight of Swords. The truth has cut you free. Now, instead of having just that fire, those obsessive thoughts running through your mind, you have real emotions, okay? And that is how we get to spring, okay? That is how we get to the flowers, is that the winter thaws. And, right, we move from the heat into the winter. You could have moved into some sort of a separation here, and then you are now, the waters are starting to run, right? And that's leading to this new growth for you. Yeah, and I love this because there's an energy of, and I'm seeing these, I feel like in this deck, the card that I saw as being the Page is actually the Knight, and the one that they're showing me right now is the Knight is actually more of the Page. But again, I do feel that it was because, for some of you, this was your divine masculine within you had to move into the heart. And now the divine feminine within you is like, let's take this a little bit slowly. Okay, let's move through this harvest process a little bit slowly. Yeah. Okay, I want you to look. Spirit wants you to look at the towers here in the past and the choices that you've made, and what was coming from light and what was coming from dark, even though they all are aspecting the same wheel, the same changes, the same shifts. They want you to go within and really move into yourself, right? There's the Hermit. Move into yourself and see the actions that you took and why, right? Ten of Swords on the bottom. Because in some ways, you were taking these actions because there was a part of you that was in a belief that you were unlovable. And if I'm unlovable, then I have to act in an unlovable manner. And so when I am shown love, I am not going to give emotion back, because emotion means that I'm going to be at risk of that Three of Swords. And I protect my heart, I protect my throat chakra with that Three of Swords. And you're starting to realize that. Yeah, Justice. Okay, and it could be that you sat on this, or somebody sat on this for a while, really thinking through things, and now, right, the decision has been made, the choice has been made, the scales have been balanced, and there is this movement forward that has been forced by this. Yeah, the world. Okay, again, the angels have kind of watched over this, and they have seen that there was an area of you needing to bind to your heart. And the only way to bind you to your own heart was to remove those dark stories that you were telling yourself. Hold on, Oscar wants in. Come on, old man. It's in here. Come on, old man. Go find a place to lay down. Virgo says they love you. Again, I don't think that you really thought that it was going to end up this way. Two of Swords here, okay? You thought forever you were going to be living in this desert and keeping yourself out of your emotions, and yet you were manifesting your emotions all along, okay? Yeah, that's the Ace of Pentacles. You were always creating this oasis so that you could plant the truth of your own rebirth. But it had to come through this shielding of the truth within your mind. So much so that it caused you enough aching to bring you to this space. Yeah. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. You had to go into the dark. You had to go into the Hermit's energy. You had to look under the moon and see, what have I been doing with my fire? And what does it mean, right, for you going forward? You're looking to balance, okay? 2 of Pentacles. And you may feel a little bit like a fool because you're coming in all heart, all purity. 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, you're kind of tired of that overthinking process, right? You're kind of tired of that space where you weren't allowing your heart to guide you. You're taking a risk. Page of Swords here, 10 of Swords. You know that this could be a step backwards, but you've been doing a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of clarifying how you kind of came through all this. I feel like you've been doing a lot of research, maybe watching a shit ton of tarot videos or self-help videos, and you are seeing here there's an understanding of the sadness that you created that was mirrored within you. And that's part of how you're coming to this ending of hiding from your emotions. 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse. I love that, right? Again, you're creating differently. I'm not creating, it is still fire energy, but it's not the limbic brain, it's not the ego, it's not creating from lack, from scarcity of love. It's because you love that you are creating now. Okay, we have the Wish, the Star at the bottom here. Definitely situation, person, place, or thing that you are meant to be doing or be, or I guess you could put it that way either way. Okay, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords. This truth that was hidden from you, again, there's a part within you that there is a higher divine masculine within you. The very toxic divine masculine energy within you had to come out first and try to hide from your emotions, right? Try to put them all under the moon. But you actually manifested all of this for yourself. Okay, yeah, there's the Moon, 6 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. You didn't even realize that you were having an energetic exchange with this. You didn't even realize until you were deep in it, scared shitless, running from it. But you have gone into the moon, and you are seeing that this that you want to plant has already sprouted. And it feels really good to you, right? Yeah, all right. You're rising up to meet your destiny, okay? Destiny expansion here. Conversion of your fire, of your creation, Eros. Again, from the toxic masculine, we all have feminine and masculine within us. We all have higher levels of both. We all have toxic levels of both. You're healing that toxic masculinity of the wand being fire and primal. And you're realizing that, no, I control the fire because it's what creates the heart space where all love and abundance comes from. And that's what controls the thoughts, not the other way around, okay? Yeah, Leo season is going to be a very hot month for you, 12th house. Okay, you're ending a big cycle here. Pisces energy, in your divine yin and yang. Again, I feel like that a lot of this is about you coming into your own balance, your own union within. Taurus. Again, part of this new vision is you're getting new downloads about what you're supposed to be doing with your life. It's shifting because of the way that your material world is shifting. But when we open our heart to real love, we open our heart space to real abundance. Okay? And that does shift that material plane. Yeah. This is your Chiron. For some of you, Taurus is your Chiron. Okay? And you had to heal the material lack of the toxic masculine in order to get here. We've got the first house on the bottom, okay, Aries energy. Again, this is, you're creating brand new energy here, okay, different type of fire than you've worked with before. I release physical and emotional I wish I could. They didn't write this in such a beautiful font that I cannot read. Tension. Okay, I release physical and emotional tension to create space for flow. Yeah, for some of you, it's like you are going to be dropping all this heavy burden within your being, which will shift the way you carry yourself, your posture, perhaps the pounds, right? It's a really beautiful energy here. My thoughts manifest my reality. I hold the power to choose them. You're realizing that obsessive thought pattern was not your truth. It was not your heart. Okay? And so you're letting the heart now manifest rather than the mind. I am magnetic when I stand in my power, right? When you stand in that power, which is the heart space, right? They're showing me here with that vision. Standing on the grass that is greener, which is the heart space. That is your power. And when you do that, right, you open up all of the manifestation power, okay, including that second house. It's a really beautiful energy. And I love that at the bottom here, it says it is always the right time to start, okay? If you feel like something has passed you by, maybe it has, but maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's the time, the perfect time to start is right now. So what advice does Virgo need here, Spirit, moving forward? High Priestess. Again, you know what you know. And you may know that there is somebody that you have a deep caring for that is your everything. Okay? And you've manifested this into your life, this truth of this person into your life. And it was just waiting for the heart in order to take the action, right? To move it to the next level. The Devil, right? I feel like that's where all of the obsessive thoughts came in. This person, place, or thing came into your life to free you from these thought patterns, to get you out of that dragon mentality and out of that old toxic masculine old toxic Tarian energy. May not feel like it, but it was, right? Ten of Swords, you've been walking wounded for a while through this. And I feel like the hardest part is that Two of Swords, where you didn't make a choice that you wanted to make. Three of Pentacles. Again, you still feel separate from this. There's a feeling that this person has grown perhaps beyond you. But Spirit is saying again, in this rebirth over the next couple of weeks here, you have the opportunity to allow yourself to try something different. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, come in with your new stability, your new understanding, these new downloads. Hierophant. Okay, come in with that. That could be the key to all of this. Two of Cups. Okay, a lot of love. That Six of Pentacles becomes justice. Okay, that Six of Pentacles equalizes. Now you're willing to give. You're willing to surrender to that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The creation took the waters, right? But you had to go in. And I feel like if you were in the toxic masculinity, whoever or whatever you were dealing with was in the old 11 codes of the toxic femininity, okay? And clingy and wounded, and it took going into the emotions and cleansing things to actually clear that out on both sides. This was not one-sided. Okay, yeah, now you're ready for new beginnings. Here's the 3, the portal here, the 8-8 portal. Whenever you're seeing this, it's whatever portal is coming up soon. It's the new beginning. It's the East. It's the energy of Eros radiating off of the moon and opening up the reflection on the heart space, showing you where you're going out of this water. Home and hearth. Okay. That old fear, the old toxic energy here of what comfort was and what money was and all of that, it is clearing. You are moving forward away from that. Yeah, now you know home is where the heart is. And this growth, right, has been planted within you, and wherever you go, the sun shines. Wherever you go, the prosperity follows. Okay, it's all of that. And look, now we've got the matching cleared feminine, okay, up into the 12 codes now is coming out. They have also healed, okay, those old toxic codes. So let's go ahead and pull in a little dream card here for you. Thank you, Spirit. That was a few. I know that my future self will thank me for the hard work. I am doing the work, right? You realize that it's an everyday aspect now. I know that I can manifest all my heart's desires. I am ready to receive, right? You've opened your heart. Now you are ready to receive. I know that I have everything it takes to build the life of my dreams. I am capable, right? Home is where the heart is. The sun shines where the heart is. The manifestations come because you are fully allowing them. And I know that focusing my attention on things I cannot control distracts me from my journey. I am letting go, right? You're not resisting your path any longer. You're not resisting hiding behind the moon. You get what is here for you, what is helping you. You understand it all now. So let's close it off with an oracle, okay? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to move to Patreon. It is pay what you can. If you have $1, pay $1. If you have $5, pay $5, right? Whatever you can give helps me, helps the channel. It renews every month. It's a great way to continue to support the channel. Think of it as, they're saying it, think of it as, right, like watering the garden. You're gonna water my garden here, okay? Creative blocks. If you're an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it theirs alone. I offer this to the highest good, to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. And I love there's a little honeybee here. And the honeybee came into my journey this morning. And so did the lion. So masculine and feminine. And the lion was chewing on my head. Okay, now lions do not chew their food. Okay, lions tear things apart, right? The lion was releasing, kind of tearing apart the old thought processes. And then I heard a buzz, which the buzz is the sound of the earth's frequency. And I saw this honeybee, and I saw that it was the queen. So the divine feminine energy is going on their maiden, they've been going on their maiden journey. For some of you, this has been 4 to 5 months. Okay, for some of you, this has been 4 to 5 years. And perhaps if you are a divine masculine, you have had a lot of little worker feminines coming in, little karmic lessons that have come in and supported your growth as well, in order to come and surrender your toxicity to the divine feminine. And as you do so, it is a death and rebirth. Okay, underlying here is impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. It wasn't the right place in the past. It is now. Okay. I hope that helps you, Virgo. If this is where we leave it, I give you a lot of love, a lot of light. If you follow me to Patreon, I will see you there in a few minutes. All right. Much love, guys. Bye.